Team of the season is not far away, and every year I always see players making the same mistakes over and over again. So this year I'm going to highlight those mistakes, and hopefully once Team of the season is finally released, you will understand the mistakes that players make so that you can easily avoid them. But before we do get into the video, if you're looking to get some very easy coins, then there is no better place than Mule Factory. Over there to get some cheap and fast FIFA 22 coins, completely reliable, and if you use Fnatic 5 at checkout, you'll also get yourself a 5% discount. Link can be found in the description down below. Getting back into the video, Team season is the biggest promo we get every year. Ends up lasting about 2 to 3 months, with there being multiple team releases every single week, with each team including players insanely high rated with a +4 overall stat boost, and them also being very nice blue and gold cards. This is one of my favorite times of the year, and of course for a lot of people it's exactly the same. There's a lot of hype from players, which also leads to them rushing in and making loads of mistakes. So hopefully this video can help you out. The first mistake is prioritizing opening packs when a new team of the season is released. It's fair to say that 99% of people will make this mistake, especially when it is one of the top 5 major leagues, being Premier League, Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, or La Liga. There's a lot of players who save their packs for weeks, some even taking it as far as it being months. For those that don't save their packs, they're willing to throw loads of money into FIFA to buy FIFA points, to use those FIFA points to buy packs. So when a new team is released, of course, they're wanting to immediately open those packs. But when a new team is released, because everyone is doing the exact same thing, which is trying to get a team of the season player, if you just took just a couple minutes to go over to the transfer market and bid on some players, you will be able to get some insane deals. As a trader, I always advise people to trade it during this time. Even with some of the most basic trading methods that we show on this channel, such as bulk bidding, you can still make hundreds of thousands. Last year, I made 200k profit using a bulk bidding method in just a couple hours. I was looking at Bruno Guimaraes, and at the time I was able to get him for 650 coins, but his lowest buy now was around 2,300. I would list mine at 2k and he would instantly sell. When bulk bidding, I was able to get 40 to 50 of these every couple of minutes. There was so many players on the market and there wasn't enough people bidding on these players because they were all opening packs, that I was able to go and get these players insanely cheap with no competition, relist them slightly higher, and for them to be selling on the buy now, because other people that weren't trading and they weren't opening packs, they were trying to get as many packs as possible by quickly buying the players and then putting them through SBCs. The exact same thing will happen this year. It's unlikely that you'll be able to go and use Bruno, but there will be other players within this game that can sell for a couple thousand coins. They will be needed, but because of the amount of packs that are being opened and everyone listing the players that they get within those packs to retrieve as many coins as possible, you will be able to get them with no competition. Now, if you don't want to be trading, that's perfectly fine. It's not for everyone, but I do recommend, if you're not going to be trading, that you just buy as many players as possible on a bid and then throw them through SBCs. You'll be able to get loads of insanely cheap players way below market value so that you can complete those SBCs for a fraction of the price that everyone else will be finishing them for later. And then the following day, once this hype starts to die down, that is when you can open your packs and still have the hopes of getting a team of the season player. In fact, your chances should be higher, especially if you are throwing players through SBCs, because you should now have more packs to open. The second mistake is saving packs for the ultimate team of the season. Very similar to team of the year, everything gets released in different stages. With team of the year, it's normally defenders for a couple days, midfielders for a couple days, attackers for a couple days, and then we get the full team being released into packs for a full week. With team of the season, it doesn't get broken down for each team in that particular way, but it is still broken down. For the first week, we'll have the community team of the season and some other random league. Then we'll go Premier League with another random league, and then it will go Liga with another random league, and we get this every single week. It's normally a major league with something not as popular, with the major team being released on Friday and the other team being released on a Monday or even a Wednesday. This will carry on for about 2 to 3 months, and at the end, EA will release what is known as the Ultimate Team of the Season. This is all of those that did get Team of the Season cards. The highest rated players as part of each team get re-released as part of one whole team. it is not worth saving your packs for that ultimate team of the season right at the end. Team of the season is a 2 to 3 month promo. If you're saving your packs now, there's no point waiting an extra 3 months on top just to open them to get the best possible packs. The only reason it works with Team of the Year is because there's a limited amount of players that get released right at the beginning, and you would only need to hold them for 1 extra week to get access to the full team. Instead, with Team of the Season, save your packs for the league that you're most excited about, whether this be Premier League, Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, or La Liga. And any of the players that you have within your club after opening those packs, if you get unlucky and you don't get a Team of the Season player, you can just recycle the players to throw back into SBCs to carry on opening for that week or save them for the following week. So if you're in a position where there isn't a particular league that you're excited to open your packs for, then just open them during the community Team of the Season. Whatever you get, keep within your club, and any type of fodder that you get, throw it back into different types of SBCs. The following week, when the Premier League Team of the Season is released, you can go through the whole cycle again. You will get so many more Team of the Season players doing this rather than just waiting until the ultimate Team of the Season. The third mistake is playing less matches. With how hectic FIFA 22 gets during this stage, it can be easy to focus on grinding packs within the menu instead of playing matches. This is a mistake. Team of the Season marks the closing stages of the season for many leagues, but it also marks the closing stage of FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. 2 to 3 months for this promo, then we get FIFA 23 information, and from there, we're just about a couple months away until the release of FIFA 23, where we go through this whole cycle again. During this stage, not much is going on because there's not many matches being played in real life. So special cards are limited, and for those who do get a special card, well, let's just say they're not particularly great. This is where EA will throw Team of the Season or re-release special cards back into SBCs, Division Rival rewards, objectives, and Foot Champion rewards. Instead of getting a Team of the Week pack, there's a chance that EA could release Team of the Season packs or re-release promos from earlier on in the year. Now, this doesn't happen right at the beginning of Team of the Season, but as said, Team of the Season lasts about 2 to 3 months, and towards that end stage, that's when all of this starts to happen. Let's also not forget that during Team of the Season, going through any type of match, whether it be squad battles, division rivals, foot champions, foot draft, whatever it is an easy and free way for you to grind packs. So make sure that you are continuously going through your matches. It doesn't need to be every single game mode. Just make sure that you're still getting packs from this because they're free. They're gonna give you Team of the Season players eventually, especially with the pack weight at this stage, and later it's gonna get even better. The fourth mistake is not taking advantage of the market crash. There's loads of different ways in which you can take advantage of the market crash. If you know it's coming, which we all do, you can sell your team beforehand and buy it back at a fraction of the price. If you don't want to sell your team, you can just make sure that you're getting rid of the more expensive players so that you can have more coins now and then use those coins to buy into completely different players. Or you can just look at the new Team of the Season players that get released, see that they start at a very expensive price, but with all the packs that get opened, they will plummet in value over the next week. When they're about to be taken out of packs, that is when you can buy a couple, send them to your club, and just hold on to them. These can be seen as different types of investments, especially if they're the cheaper Team of the Seasons, because they do gradually go up, not by a crazy amount, but they do gradually go up over time. And on top of that, you could use them. It's inevitable that a market crash is going to happen. This is one of the biggest promos that we get in a year, and with how many packs have already been saved by players, and on top of that, with all of those that are willing to throw money at the game, it's inevitably going to happen. So knowing this, you can easily take the steps to prepare beforehand, or you just do it during the moment. Me personally, I don't particularly want to sell my team because all the players that I have within my club currently are either fodder investments, which I think I will sell just before, or they're part of my main team, and I enjoy playing with all of these players. Not to mention that with some of the players that I do have, I've already lost a lot of coins. I initially bought Messi for 400k, and now he's less than 100k. He will continue to go down, but I'm not going to be able to lose 300k on him because that's impossible. So I can't lose more than what I've already lost. But I can continue to play with him and build those coins up by using him within matches. And the final mistake for this video is only looking at the Team of the Season players. Team of the Season players will go down, but they're not the only ones. Team of the Years, honorable mentions, icons, icon moments, Team of the Week cards, high rated gold cards, pretty much everything within the game that's currently there will drop in value. The market crash is coming not only because people are opening packs and there being a lot of them, but it's also people selling off their teams to maximize the most amount of coins before the market crash so that they can buy those exact players back again but still have some coins left over. For those that do currently have Team of the Year players, honorable mentions, icons, icon moments, Team of the Week players, high rated gold cards currently within their team, they're going to be all sold at the exact same time, which forces their prices to go down before the release of Team of the Season, and then they're bought back gradually and it brings them up slightly, but it's way too late. There's already way too many people that have sold these players on. Last year, we started to see some Team of the Year players with the likes of Lewandowski who went down to around 100k. It's likely that we will see a very similar thing this year. Team of the Year Lewandowski, also part of FIFA 22 this year, actually started at a much lower price than Lewandowski last year. So if we were to go off a very similar market crash to what we had last year, it's fair to say he's going to end up being at a fairly similar price, if not even lower. If there was any players that you were looking to play with, but unfortunately you can never afford them earlier on in the year, this is the time to look to buy them, use them within Ultimate Team, and actually take advantage. These players that have been expensive for so long, they're no longer not good anymore. They're still amazing in game. It's just that there's less attention around them because there may be better versions of that card. But you can still look to buy into the versions that you wanted to buy into. If you wanted to get Mbappe, but he's always been way too expensive for you, this is the time for you to buy him. Don't just look at Team of the Season players because it's the new shiny thing. There's a lot of great players within the game that you can use that have been in the game for a long time. They've just been way too expensive. Anyway guys, here are 5 common mistakes that players make during Team of the Season. Hopefully now that you know them, you'll be able to avoid them and you'll be able to have a much better experience. If you do have any questions about anything, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going to see ya.